is going on, everybody out there in Facebook and YouTube land, also in TikTok? Before I get this show started, and this show is going to be called Aiyuk is Back. Last night I did Aiyuk is Back, but at what cost? Today is Aiyuk is Back. So it's another Brandon Aiyuk show, as we've been doing the whole summer. And I'm also going to be talking about Trent Williams isn't back. Trent Williams isn't back. Run it.
Pulls off three-pointer. Bang! It's good. Wins the game at the buzzer. Devo 10, Devo 5. Wins the game at the buzzer.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing, man? Shout out to everybody that's out there. Kelly, you want to say hi to him first? Come on over before I get started. It's a good sleepover Friday, you know.
Hi.
Say hi to everybody. Yeah. That's Kelly Bean. We'll be doing daddy-daughter talk later on this evening. So I want you guys to tune in for that. But as for now, I'm about to go ahead and do the Hater Debate Sports Talk. You can go ahead and do your thing. You can go ahead and do your thing. Nope. I don't need it. I don't need it. Thank you. Thank you, though. I don't need it. All right. Yes. And like I said, today's episode is Brandon Aiyuk is back. I'm a San Francisco 49er fan to the bone. Red and gold till I'm dead and cold. But this I guess is me being a fan made me feel like I wanted to have him back. You know what I mean? I wanted to have him here with the team and doing his thing and everything like that. But if you turn that on, go ahead, turn it down some. Yeah, but I wanted him on the team. But at the same time, I didn't want him on the team in a great future and everything like that to where nobody else would be able to stay on the team. That's got doggone ridiculous. Brandon, what else are you saving for the rest of the guys? And I understand what you're saying. You know, people got to get paid and all of that stuff right here. Man, there's people out here that work at trucks. They drive trucks. It's people out here that work at fast food restaurants. It's people that's out here that's doing things where they're trying to get that money up. So I know it's hard. You were making $14 million a year. Some of those titles and professions that I named before, I said they together collectively don't make that $1 million annually. So when they said you took this contract and you was looking out for you and generational wealth, $10 million is grandkids like generational wealth. So when other people say that and say, you know what I mean, brother, you're playing 17 football games and the rest you get bonuses for. You get bonuses for the playoffs. You get bonuses for the Super Bowls, the championship games. You get money for all of that stuff right there. That's not in your contract, but if you're good enough and you get your team there, then yes, you can do it. I need you to turn that down. Turn it down. But the rest of the squad, what do we have left? We're going to lose Charvarius Mooney Ward. We're going to lose Diamador Lenore. We're going to lose Debo. We're going to lose Hufanga. We're going to lose Aaron Banks. We're going to lose Hughes Check, Hargrave. And Hargrave, I got a bone to pick with you because you didn't do nothing last year. You got a couple of sacks. You and Bosa, y'all was supposed to be eating all last year. Y'all did nothing collectively. And I don't want to hear that it's Steve Wilks' fault. Because Steve Wilks didn't even get to run his own defense. He got to run the wide nine that you guys like to run down there in San Francisco. And they made him not only stop coaching the game like how he likes to do it, they made him go down to the sideline where he couldn't see what it was that he likes to do just to get another blame on him. He stepped up. He did what they asked him to do. He got him to the Super Bowl. That defense couldn't stop Patrick Mahomes and those guys right there. He got fired for that. That defense was totally different after Dre Greenlaw went down. When Dre Greenlaw went down in that Super Bowl, I knew something was up. We had those guys. We could have easily beat them. And it's not because they're a sorry team, but we were a better team on and off paper. You stop passing it to Jerry. I mean, I was finna say Jerry Rice. I'm so sorry. You stop passing it to Kittle. You stop passing it to Aiyuk. You stop passing it to Juwan Jennings. Deebo Samuel's got all of those passes. He got 11. Deebo is the guy. If you're going to pass it to him behind the line. Pass it to him. Come on, man. The flats. All of those, you know what to do with Deebo, man. This is why I think Kyle Shanahan, in a way, I wanted them. I'm too selfish. Because in a way, I didn't want them to be able to sign Brandon Aiyuk. That way, they would have been able to say he botched that deal. But he didn't want to be the one that was saw as the person that botched the deal. So he went ahead and got him. Now, you have to sign Trent Williams. People I've seen on all kinds of, on my Twitter, on my Facebook, on my Instagram, on my YouTube, everywhere people are talking about he's being a diva. Try being number one at your position as long as he's been number one in his position, even at the age he is. This isn't basketball, no physical contact. This is football, and he's in the trenches. The man's name is Trent Williams. I'm going to call him Trench Williams because he's been keeping all of the dirty work off of him. He's on Brock Purdy's blind side. If he's not out there, Brock Purdy's going the first game of this season like how he did in Philly. You saw what happened to him in the preseason. He took a lot of hits. They were under pressure the whole time. It was go get him football, man. What do you think is going to happen if Trent Williams isn't there? And he's doing this to show all of us this. He's doing this to show all of us, me and you. He's doing it. I'd like to take a quick break real quick because I'm worked up, man. Shout out to my people at Planet Vapor, you know what I mean? My official sponsors. Also at Fury Bro Studios, man. For all your recording needs. These guys can get you right on graphics, trays, glass pieces, hookahs, CBD, gummies. I mean, I don't even know all of the stuff that they have there, but he definitely has it. He can get you right. Take your time. Go out of the way. You get a discount. Tell him Petey sent you. Going down to Planet Vapor. You got it going on. You got it going on. Fury Bro Studios. Go down there, holler at him. Tell him I sent you. You're going to get 10% off of your first recording and your first beat down there. That's right. Definitely going to do that. These are my sponsors. These are the guys that look out for me. They keep me on here on the microphone every day, all day. And shout out to Strong Arm Tessalini, an unofficial sponsor, but I will also be taking the Hater Debate show up to Philly for, I think, 30 minutes to an hour on a daily routine. So for the people that like Philly, I got something for you. Whether you're a Sixer, a Flyer, or an Eagle, I got something for all y'all, man. I got something for all y'all. Y'all stay tuned, man. Now that we got these sponsors out of the way, let's get back to this. I've been watching. Hold on. I got a comment. Let me see who it is. Let's see. June was good, man. Man, yo, I gotta send you the link so I can get you on, man. If you can, well, let me see. Let me see if I can post something to you privately. Let me know if you get this right here, June. Damn it, my keyboard is so far away. Damn, that lean up forward just bought a cough up out of me. I'm trying to send this to you right now. I don't know if you see. Yeah, I sent that to everybody. I didn't send that to just you. But yeah, I don't know how I'd be able to do this just yet, June. But if you are in any way on Facebook, if you can just go on Messenger and go to the Pete Reed page and just send me yours, I'll send you the link, and you don't have to go back on there anymore after that. And I'll send you the link, and we can talk about 26 footer peppercorn. Oh man, you already know, man. We can talk about how the music changed the game of basketball. You know what I mean? The Penny Hardaway, the Shaq era. You know what I'm talking about. We definitely can put that in there. We can always talk about how music in sports go. So you don't have to be the biggest sports person. And we could talk about the times when you were a sports person. You know what I mean? As long as we talking about these sports and we talking about how people was hating on these people and it wasn't debatable. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. Yes, baby. I love you so much more, baby. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. But yes, man, everybody, I want to know what y'all think in the comments about Aiyuk getting paid so much. And I'm not saying that he's not worth it. I'm not saying that. But he got his contract before the whole offensive line, which is Trent Williams, even got his. I'm mad that before all of this, they gave Christian McCaffrey his, and they gave as soon as they gave him his, he's hurt. Oh, you already know it, bro. You know we'll catch up, man. June's Music Corner, everybody. If y'all don't know who that is, man, y'all go ahead, look in the comments below, check him out. He's got some dope music. We always did great music together, so I know what he's got and what he's doing right now is awesome, tastic. Y'all need to check him out right now. June's Music Corner. Hold on, I'm gonna share him up here on the screen for y'all, man, so y'all know exactly where to go. That's him right there. That's the page. Y'all go check him out. Talk about that music. Get some music going on. You know, that's a real good stand-up guy right there. Family man, all that, man. I always had great respect for this guy, man. He also did my tattoos for me. I don't know if he does that anymore, but he did those for me. Yeah, man. But I don't know how everybody else feels, and I don't care about everybody else's feelings. I want y'all to put that in the comments below. I want everybody to take the time out to like and subscribe. There's no reason I'm getting 1,200, 13 to 1,500 views on TikToks, and I have followers and stuff on there like that. And on the Hater Debate YouTube page, there's 16 followers. Did you hear me? 16, not 16 with a K behind it. It's 16 followers, man. I need y'all to follow me. Tell a friend, tell a friend. This is the opening in the early stages of it. You know what I mean? So I'm still making this work right now, one broadcast at a time. I'm building it while I'm flying. You know what I'm saying? So I think that deserves a little bit of sweet music, real quick. You know what I mean? Ooh, man. Because I got to put y'all in a better mood to keep going with this, what we're talking about, man. Trent Williams allowed one sack last year. Did you hear me? At the age of 36 years old, he allowed one sack. If that's not the best in the league, I don't know what is. The year before this year, they were talking about how he was tipping plays, and they still couldn't get to the quarterback if he was tipping them. So it really didn't mean anything. You see how fast that went away when people were talking about that? No, you didn't. Because you had jumped ship and was like, man, he looks good. Yeah, he can. No, that's where you were wrong. And I'm stopping the happy music for that, because that's where you were wrong. You were going with what everybody else was saying. You were talking your talk, but you weren't with the red and gold walking the walk. That's what we're doing out here. So I'm calling you a hater, and it's not debatable. As soon as this man asks for money, and he's not asking for more money, but he's at the end of his contract. He doesn't have any more, well, not at the end of his contract, but he doesn't have any more guaranteed money right now. Why shouldn't he get guaranteed money when Christian McCaffrey got it? Christian McCaffrey is a great player. I mean, we went up to the 30s and blowing people out as soon as he got here. But this was also at the same time Elijah Mitchell was hurt because we were running with him, we were winning, but we didn't have Brock Purdy. We had Garoppolo. So it's a whole lot of different things out here that's going on. And the things that we're going to lose or potentially lose, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And like I said, it's hard to say it because on the 5th-year option, because I would have said, I was going to say, I would try to get him to play out his 5th-year option because if he wants to stay, he knows we can't give him that money and keep our team in contention or as a contenders. I wouldn't say in contention, but as contenders for the next couple of years while you're here. Or are you just thinking about this year, get a Super Bowl, and then after all of these years, we can go down because even if everybody's gone, they can pass it to me. I'll become a Hall of Famer. A little bit, that's what it sounds like. You know what I mean? Oh, man, shout out to Lugoff House of Pizza, man. If y'all didn't know, man, they got it. They got it, man. I'm eating pizza right now. You know what I mean? I'm doing what it is. Yeah, Kaylee ate all her pizza. Mm-hmm.
And guess what, Daddy?
Here, go sit down. I'm going live. Mm-hmm. It's the only way you can fend her off, you know. No. Give it back then. You ain't no taking that off. Yeah. Taking all the good stuff off. I tried to be nice to you. She started taking all of the toppings off. No, we don't do stuff like that. We don't do stuff like that. I will take that back. Yes. Mm-hmm. All right, back to it. Who would y'all take in that lineup of the people that are gonna lose? We're gonna be gone next year. Kaylee, I'm live. You know I'm live. Well, who would y'all take in that group? I'm sorry. But who would y'all take in that group of people that most likely won't get re-signed? If you could take 3 of those people, is it going to be Floyd, Collins, Hargrave, Banks, Hughes-Check, Huff, Diamondor Lenore, Ward, or Debo? This is ridiculous. And they knew all of these people were going to be on a contract year, and also as well as Brock. So does that mean you franchise him? That's why a Super Bowl this year is so much. If you win the Super Bowl this year, everybody that leaves, they left because they wanted more money because they got a ring. Everybody that stays, it'll be because they took less money because they believe in the system, Shanahan, and everything else that goes, which I don't think none of these players will do. If they get that ring, I think everybody will be out of here. They proved it. Now they can go and get their money. I really do believe that. I don't think the players, like right now, as a San Francisco 49er fan, I feel empty after that Super Bowl. I wasn't on that field with those guys. But as a fan, watching them come back and do the impossible all year and lose in overtime by 2 points last year? No. Aiyuk get targeted, what, 6 times the whole game? No. No. Debo get targeted 11, and a lot of those passes weren't even passes that we know he would not catch. That goes down to the Cabo click, man. You know how it is with the guys that go to Cabo with Kyle Shanahan, the team thing. Guess who was one of the people that never went out there like that? You know that doghouse guy that just got $30 million? This is crazy. This is crazy. This is really, really crazy. I'm trying to put all of this together and bring a good show with you guys together. And at the same time, I'm also on this Streamlabs. It runs smoother, it's much better. I don't have to worry about the glitchiness or anything like that, but it is still a learning process with me. And I will have this Memorial weekend, man, I'm gonna have so many sports going out for y'all. Just for y'all to get all of the bugs out, to get everything rocking. I even got a new intro coming. So I'm gonna have to use the intro now for the outro because there's no way I can take that off. I gotta do that. I gotta do it at one part in the show. You know what I mean? I gotta do it at one point in time in the show. But I mean, back on to Trent Williams. Man, you guys can say what y'all want about Trent. You guys can say, I mean, whatever it is that y'all want about Trent. That man beat cancer. The man is basically a 99 on Madden. The man is a specimen out there. He's so good. You would expect the people that he works with to get better, but they can't because they can't fathom how good he actually is. And that's what they're looking at, trying to compete on his level without understanding how he got to that level. How you're that big and that good for that long, and we still don't know how long. Says he's playing golf right now. He's not even worried about it. He's made over $150 million his football career. He's got private planes, all of those things like that. He's doing it. So if anything else, he's just doing it because it's taking time away from his family, and that's priceless. So he gets to name his price for that. And if you're a San Francisco 49er fan, you understand we're going to pay you. We're going to pay you, especially if this is the year you're talking about going all or nothing. I mean, back to what I was talking about before. Why did Christian McCaffrey get extended first when you still have Jordan Mason, who you're scared to play because the man falls down for 6 yards? Tell me that. Somebody, anybody, just one person tell me that. This is no disrespect to Christian McCaffrey. I rock with him. I rock with everybody that's on the team. I really do. And he's the highest paid running back right now. But you wanted more money before we can solidify the team? I've heard people say about Brandon Aiyuk going for his money because the wide receiver market is up. You know, I've heard people talk about Trent Williams because the offensive line market is up, but he's the best left tackle in the game of football, which is known as the NFL right now. Not college, not high school, not arena, not XFL. This is the NFL. He's the best one that there is. Not two, not in the top 5, not 3 on down. He's the number 1. I don't care how young you are, how old you are. You don't get better than him. He sets the gold standard on that. And he didn't get paid before Christian McCaffrey, who we saved from the Carolina Panthers. He's on the front cover of Madden. You think if he was in Carolina, he'd be on there? I mean, I just want to know. If he was in Carolina Panthers right now, do you think he'd be on the front cover of John Madden NFL Football, the video game? You think so? I don't. If he wasn't running to the side where Trent Williams is, creating those gaping holes, no pun intended, and if it wasn't for Brandon Aiyuk being the super freak of a blocker that he is downfield, Come on. Juwan Jennings blocking people all the way to the Gatorade cooler in front of their team, wanting somebody to step up and do something. This is what we do out here, man. It's for the Bay. Shout out to E40. Shout out to MC Hammer. Too legit to quit, man. It's going to be interesting what they're going to do next year because Aiyuk has 4 years, 120 million, 76 million guaranteed, $30 million a year. 45 million of that coming, I think like 45, 46, something like that, coming next year in April. They loaded the hell out of it. Now, they can try to restructure some people next year or whatever, but I don't know. But All Pro Ward, he's going to want too much more. He was going to want too much money for us to keep him. And I'm not mad at him for that. I'm mad at the Niners for that. I think Debo and Kyle will work out some because Debo's been getting money. He's got generational wealth. If not, then we can also send him to the East Coast. He can go to Carolina. I'd like to see him in Carolina. I think that would make Carolina a playoff heavy team again. I really do. I'd like to see that. Carolina is going to look pretty good this year, but I'm not going to do that. Not going into other teams right now. Talking about the after effect of Brandon Aiyuk staying. Kyle Hughes, we don't really use him like that right now. But when we do, man, he's so right. They asked him to take a pay cut, and he did. Shout out to Hughes. His wife with some of those amazing clothes. Hughes, if you watch mine, please, man, tell her I just want to. You can get me a Kyle Hughes coat, man. I'll rock the hell out of it. I'll rock the hell out of that. I don't need nobody special on the game. It could be your name, man. I'll rock it. And I'll put it after I rock it. I'm gonna put it right up by my official Kobe Bryant jersey. Hold up on this side, Kobe Bryant jersey. I got that the night they three-peated. It was June 12th at 11:47. 15 minutes, 13 minutes before my birthday was over. They won that championship on my birthday. I'll never forget it. But if you got some merch for me, man, send it. Shout out again to my people down there at Planet Vapor and Fear Bro Studios. Y'all know they're always rocking with me, just as well as y'all are always rocking with me, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all are great. I'm not even really talking about it the whole way like I'm supposed to, but I'm excited about this Brandon Aiyuk thing, but I'm also mad about our future. Like I said on the other podcast yesterday, this is like when AD came to the Lakers. Yes, we got him. We could have waited and we could have kept some things and had a dynasty versus a championship, an NFC championship. Because that doesn't guarantee you're going to win the Super Bowl. I know my coach that represents the San Francisco 49ers, and he is Kyle Shanahan. That man can win a game until the fourth quarter. There's no way I would have went for that field goal in that Super Bowl instead of going for points. Because either way, if you would have missed those points going for the 7, they would have had to march all the way back up field and score. You didn't believe in your defense and your offense because of you and your play calling failed. I'd hate to say things like this about Kyle, and I'm not talking trash about him. I'm just restating what we watched happen in the Super Bowl, not just this year, but the other year we lost, and the year he lost in Atlanta as a coordinator. Kyle is a great mind. Whatever he's holding on to being preservative, you need to stop. You need to stop. Whoever that is on your shoulder, in the back of your mind, wherever it is, tell him to shut up. Call some plays, win a Super Bowl. The respect will change. Otherwise, this year, if y'all don't win, Because what you gave Aiyuk? Because of in the past what you gave Bosa, what you gave Warner, what you gave Kittle, what you gave everybody that wanted what they wanted? Now you wanna, I mean, and the biggest part of all of that isn't there. Same thing as like Eric Armstead last year. So you weakened our run game because he wasn't there all of the time, but he was there for the end of the season, the playoff run, and the Super Bowl. He was there when we needed him. Bosa was there all year, but he wasn't there all year. But that's another show. I appreciate everybody for taking the time, being live with me, rocking, jocking, flocking, whatever it is. We out of here tonight, man. But I'll be back. I'll be back. I am the Terminator. You know what I'm doing? Terminating all of these hating individuals that don't want to be straight up. But I'm straight up mad. I don't know what we're going to do for a future. San Francisco, I hope we win it this year. Like and subscribe.
Pulls up, three-pointer.